Hey, are you curious about the reset? Everybody's asking. How about some tips, some ideas, maybe a little sneak peek, and a little bit of information on the bigger picture of weight loss and reset and all the things. So I know you're curious, so let's do it. My name is Ame. If we haven't had the pleasure of meeting, I have been part of the Plexus journey for over 9 years, and I have loved seeing how we stay on the cutting edge. And after 2 years of, all of the things we've all been going through, I didn't work out as much as I normally do. I did a lot more sitting around. We also walked through a couple different cancer journeys. And so there was a lot of cortisol going on in my life. And so absolutely, I have felt sluggish. I don't own a scale, so I had to actually get one to figure out where is my weight now. And I'm like, clothes don't fit, feeling a little sluggish. Reset had perfect timing. So let's talk about it super quick. So you want to talk to the person that gave you this video and just jump into their website and order Reset. So is it meant to be done like every week, every month, every quarter? Well, I can tell you that I can't tell you what to do because this video is for just information and education. However, you want to talk to your medical provider if there's anything that's going on with you medically, because I can't say that that's going to help it. But as far as timing, so this is my second time I've done the reset. I'm in my second time because my husband wanted to do it. He wanted to try it, and I thought, okay, I'll do it again. So I just did it like 2 weeks ago, and now I'm doing it again. So that being said, I would say rule of thumb is once a quarter, but you might find yourself every other month just wanting to do it, especially if you're finding you're somebody that maybe has extra weight on your body, you're sluggish, you're having all the things. And so just a couple quick highlights: simple to order, completely gluten-free, but it is the smoothie has whey. So you've got some dairy in there. Okay, so super quick. It comes in an adorable box. I love it, so cute, and everybody's calling it the orange box. So if you want to see lots of information, you can go and look that up with the hashtag. So you're getting the Reset for mindful well-being. Each product is listed and it will tell you what to do, what's in it, and all the things. The marketing is gorgeous. It is so Plexus, right? So then you open it up and you get 3 boxes. You get day 1, and so it's telling you, let's begin. And then on the back is your daily routine. So I would say to you that if this is the first time that you've done anything where you're reducing calories, maybe that fasting aspect where you're having a nutritionally supported fast, follow the directions. Okay, now for me, after a time or two, after the second day, I needed to move things around, and I'll give you some examples of what I did. But super simple. I'll show you, since we're on day 2, I'll show you what comes in it. So love the marketing, love the ease, love how simple it is. And when you come inside, you get all these goodies. All right, so if I'm looking at the back, I'm gonna start off with hydrate. So your body is naturally dehydrated when you wake up. You breathe, you sweat, you sleep through the night. And so starting off your day with hydrate, fabulous. Tastes great, lemon lime, very easy to use. Just follow the directions and then drink it. And do you want it warm? Do you want it cold? Totally not a big deal. Up to you. Do you want to change the flavor? You can. You could put it with tea. The big deal is you just don't want to be using like sugar or creamer, anything that's going to add extra, different macronutrients, and you just want to stick to it. So first thing in the morning, super simple. Hydrate. You're rehydrating. Automatically you're off and running on a much better health balance. All right, so you're going to start feeling changes. What did I see? I saw changes in my energy. I felt a little clearer in thinking, and I see that across the board as I'm in the different groups that are part of Reset. So early morning, hydrate. Second thing, breakfast. Now I'm used to not eating a breakfast till about 11. So the first time I did this for the 3 days, I had my whey shake with, it says milk, and we don't drink dairy, even though this is whey. This product I tend to do okay with because there's enough other enzymes. It's a full meal. Don't forget, you're giving back to Feeding America when you're purchasing this box, and I love all that. But for me, this was like a mid-morning, and I threw it in the blender and didn't put anything else in it but coconut milk. So you can use whatever milk of choice that you have, and it's filling, it's rich, it tastes great, and so that would be your breakfast. Super simple. simple. You could put ice cubes in it. You could put coffee in it. You could do whatever you want to it that's not adding other foods, right? No more sugars or other things like that. So for this purpose, so that's your breakfast. You get your lean whey, all right? Late morning, you're gonna have Slim Hunger Control. Now remember, Slim Hunger Control is a couple different things. It's feeding your gut microbiome. It's helping you feel fuller because of the fibers. And then it's also helping balance your blood sugars. And so you might notice yourself feeling a little bit clearer in your thinking because you had that nice breakfast. And then about mid-morning after that breakfast, you're going to drink your Slim Hunger Control. Now, here's what's interesting for me. Look at the bottom where it says mid-afternoon. You're having the Smart Stack and you're having Active. For me, with the second go around, I am having Slim Hunger Control late morning with my Active. I put them together. It's really the only change that I made because for me, I've been drinking Active since it was part of the pre-launch when I was working with R&D, and I cannot drink this after 11 or 12 because you think I talk fast now. Like I just have way too much energy. It's very exciting. I love it. I go to the gym. It's all the things, okay? So the directions are telling you late morning, Slim Hunger Control, and then you're having your bone broth. Now, here's the thing with the collagen bone broth. High in protein, you've got the good collagen. Bone broth is full of amino acids and lots of good stuff. You can look on the back and you can see we've added some other ingredients that are simple for flavor, more like a rosemary, things like that. So do you want to change this? Well, what I did was I actually used the amount of water that it says, but then I dropped in a little frozen cube of ginger because I like that. I also added a little bit more salt. So you can kind of change it, and then that way you can make it palatable for you. So I'm seeing in the group, some people are saying, oh, I love the flavor, it tastes so good, bone broth is so tasty. Other people are saying, no, they don't like it. That's a personal preference, okay? So for me personally, I love bone broth. I've been drinking it just as a good healing type product forever. And so this is allowing your body to relax, not have as much that it has to do, which allows your body to start naturally cleaning out its systems, and you'll start seeing changes, okay? So this is your collagen bone broth. That is lunch. Then you come down to afternoon snack, and your directions tell you Active and the Smart Snack. Okay, this is like a bar, a nutrition bar. You can see the ingredients in the box. You can see it on the little pamphlet. You can go online, see the ingredients. For me personally, again, I had to put Active earlier in my day, and I've just been drinking lots of water with my Smart Snack, and I like it. I like matcha. I like that kind of crispy kind of bar. So again, it's personal preference. If you don't love the flavor or the consistency, it's 3 days. Get over it. Okay, but it's a personal preference. So that's your mid-afternoon snack. For me at that point, day 1, day 2, I wasn't feeling over the top hungry at all. I'm used to fasting. And so I didn't find this system to be disruptive at all for me. And if you're used to having huge meals, you might find yourself struggling. And so that's normal. And I would just encourage you to keep going towards greater health. But if you're a person that's already drinking sodas and you're drinking, pre-made meals and all these fast food type things, you might find yourself struggling because the simplicity of a collagen bone broth lunch and a Smart Snack and an Active in the afternoon might just be a shocker for you. It's okay. It's normal. All right. So last thing you're looking at is dinner. And this is your collagen tomato soup. Same thing. You can change the flavor. You can change things with it. You just don't want to be adding, I don't know, chicken and macaroni and all these other things. You just want it to be very simple, and by that point in the day you're most likely feeling like you're full. I just had mine in a mug. I just sipped it, and it was great for me. I didn't do anything massively different to the tomato soup. The collagen is giving you lots of protein, and again, you're supporting your systems from head to toe while limiting your caloric intake, but increasing the good things you're eating and drinking that are allowing the body to start healing itself. So good stuff. And I use the word healing not because there's a medical issue, but just because it's a natural process that our body gets rid of toxins, and then it helps itself to be stronger. All right. Last thing is the evening. I want to address this product. So Restore is full of all kinds of goodness, supportive for the liver. You can look and see the proprietary blend, that there's information that exists. You'll also see that it's full of, herbs and good stuff and things that are helping support you. But my word of advice on this product is that it will depend on you what you think taste-wise. For me personally, I have drank it warm in a mug, just a little bit of water, right? Not a ton. And I did that. And then by the second day, I did it warm again. Third day, I said, no, let me try this with ice. So I didn't dislike it, I just didn't love it. And so for me, by the third day, I put a half a stick in quite a bit of water and ice with some lime. I loved it. And then I waited a couple hours and then I did it again with the other half. For me, I have to watch how late I'm drinking a lot of water because I don't want to be up in the middle of the night going to the bathroom because I'm not 20. And so those things matter. And so for me, that's what I did. So for the most part, I would say besides moving the time that I took the active product, everything else I just followed by the book. So super simple, no brainer, simple to use, full of good nutrition. Everything is listed, how to take it, what's in it, how often, it's all in there. So here's where I would just leave you with a couple thoughts. Our bodies are naturally always detoxing. We sweat, we breathe, right? So we're detoxing with our air. Our blood is detoxing. All of our organ systems are detoxing. We use the restroom, right? So we're detoxing. So what the products are doing is a version of you're reducing your calories so that you're not eating a bunch of things you don't need. You're giving your internal systems a good rest. You're also giving your body the opportunity to just reset and start cleaning out your cells without adding a bunch of new toxins in. And so it's just giving you that good rest period. Here's some things I've seen. Some people will say, oh, I'm really tired. The first time that I did it, I was really tired by the second day. And I paid attention to my body. I took a nice Epsom salt bath. I drank plenty of water through the day, and I recognized that the extra fat layer that I have on my body right now has been storing a lot of toxins, and I'm getting rid of those, and it's going to take a little bit of time. So do I work out? I did a couple of the days, and then I didn't the other one. Would I start it over a weekend? I'd probably do it over a weekend instead, just because it would give you an opportunity to maybe rest. On the flip side, being that I'm super busy at work, I found myself not noticing if I were starting to feel hungry. So just start to pay attention. If you're finding that you really need to go back and you have lots of questions, ask the person that introduced you to the product. But just remember, every body is very individual. And through the years of being a nutritionist, I just noticed that what works for one person could be a completely different for the other. I would say that before you start, having the mindset not of deprivation, but having the mindset of, why are you doing this? For me, it's very positive, it's very healthy. I wanted to reset. I wasn't trying to lose weight. I measured, just like you're told to. I weighed, I had to find a scale, just like we're told to. And after the 3 days, I did it again. And for me, it was 4 pounds down and 3 inches, which was exciting. I'm hearing a very wide variety from other people, and it'll be different with my husband, because he'll have a totally different reaction. So here's what I would leave you with after those couple tips. I would leave you with the idea of what's next. You can do this and have great results and, be right back into, the bottom of the pit of your health very quickly if you do nothing different. So this is an opportunity that's like a jump start. It gives you that opportunity. Even if in my running days and my juicing days, I would still do specific fasts on purpose. So I can see doing this for me every other month. I can see most people doing it every other month, every quarter. It depends on you. I don't think there's an answer for that. However, I want you to think about it from that standpoint of it's like a jump start. So what do you do next? Okay, most everybody has picked up their new wellness collective, which is gorgeous. This new magazine that we have, oh my gosh, very clearly it states our new program that I will tell you, being a Peloton person for the last 1.5 years, I pay all kinds of money to have the opportunity to get great information about workouts. I also pay for really good meal planning information. So what I would point out to you is this brand new, I want to say system, but it's not a system. This great brand new product we have called Pivotal. Okay, so you can see it featured in the magazine. You can go to your website. You can see it featured there. It's free. So all your VIP customers, all your ambassadors, you have this free program. So worth its weight in gold. So you get your box, you do your thing, you have many, many partners, right? You get your friends, they hold you to it. If you don't have buddies, you won't stick to it. And then you plan on starting with Pivotal. 90 days, exercise, meal plans, accountability. You want to stay connected to that so that it's not just I want to lose these 10 pounds. It's how do I want to shift my lifestyle to come back into whatever it is I'm looking for? Okay, so some tips, some ideas. I'm taking the 3 days a second time with my husband this time, and I'm sure he's totally a different human, so he'll have a different reaction. So this is the new box. It's very exciting. If you haven't ordered it yet, I would challenge you to get it. Try it. Grab a friend, get 2, do it for 3 days, plan on the remainder of the summer through September, October that you're going to do 90 days of really just getting yourself back on the track. I don't believe that we exercise or eat to punish. I believe that there's seasons of life, and the season of life that I was in was very involved in the cancer world and very involved in high stress, and it was not even related to COVID. So it was a pretty crazy couple of years for us, and I look at that not as sad, but wow. I mean, I had some great opportunities to eat a lot and drink a lot and not exercise, and it was fun. And then I had lots of stress, and then now I'm going, you know what? Yeah, I gotta get back on track. So here you are, Reset, Pivotal. I look forward to hearing everything that you're learning, and I'm excited to just tell you about it, but get it ordered. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. So anyway, have a good night. Very excited about the new product, and I hope that you are too. Bye.